Welcome to Wood's Powr-Grip, where we manufacture equipment for handling materials like glass, metal panels, stone, and more. The equipment we make is used when building anything from skyscrapers to homes, while also being used in the manufacture of glass panes and windows. Wood's Powr-Grip started in the small town of Wolf Point, Montana. Our founder, Howard Wood, introduced the world to the valve grinder for small engine repair, hand cups for glazing, and vacuum lifters for large glass. In the past 50 years, Woods has grown and our products can be found all across the globe. We continue to work hard setting the standard for quality and safety.
The kind of workplace that we like to create is a family-oriented atmosphere. We're a family business. We've been in business for over 50 years, almost 60 years. We really do feel like all of our employees are one big family here. A lot of people don't understand that manufacturing isn't just assembling a product. There's a lot that goes into manufacturing business, anywhere from marketing to accounting to engineering, and then of course the people who actually put their hands on the product every day and assemble it.
I chose a job at Wood's Powr-Grip because I was looking for a set schedule and something with more time off to spend with my daughter, and I heard it was a great company to work for. I didn't really know much about manufacturing before I started working here. I assumed it was a lot different than what I actually saw, and we actually get to build things and put things together. We're not in just an assembly line. And I really like the people, the environment that I work with here, and I like being able to work with my hands. Just all around great company to work for. My job at Wood's Powr-Grip is a logistics specialist, which means we ship stuff out. Wood's Powr-Grip's products ship all over the world. I never expected to work in a company like this. Pretty cool to see the things that are built here and where they are shipped to. The advantages that we have in working in a family-friendly environment is we get to take time off and whenever we need it, and family comes first, it seems like, so I really like that.
At Wood's Powr-Grip, I am a design engineer. I primarily work with designing custom equipment, things that we don't provide a standard product for. I chose to work at Wood's Powr-Grip to give me an opportunity to work with mechanical systems, to design things that move and function with motors. I find that a unique opportunity and experience. My overall impression at working at Wood's Powr-Grip is that it is a larger company for Montana, but it operates with a small company feel.
I chose to work at Wood's Powr-Grip because I heard very good things about the company, how family-oriented they are, how they're a really good employer to work for. Manufacturing wasn't my ideal. I thought I'd really get bored with it. I thought I needed something that was going to be continuously different, and I have learned that it is. There's never the same reputation that we go through. What I like most about my job is actually the people I work with, my employers. Woods really concentrate on what their employees need and getting out a good product. They treat their employees well, their employees then in return give out a good product.
I work in crating, just boxing the frames and putting them in cardboard boxes, but also in frame assembly where we assemble small parts up to the large parts and then putting them all together. So when I first started here, I was going into my senior year in high school and did school to work. So I did school in the morning, then I came here at 1 and worked from 1 to 7. And I started just as a base employee there, and I've kind of worked my way up to a trainer within 4 years, going from department to department. I've worked in like 6 different departments, and this is where I like it the best, so this is where I've stayed, and I'm a trainer here now. As a company, I would have to say my first impression here would have been that it's very family-based. They don't like to take time away from your family, and you have plenty of time with your family.
Here at Wood's Powr-Grip, I'm a member of our technical sales staff. We are unique in that it's an inside sales staff. We do sell all of our product through distribution, and so we spend a good part of our day filling their orders as well as on the phone a lot with the end user, helping them with troubleshooting matters and trying to provide them with the best lifter for their particular application. One of the impressions that Wood's Powr-Grip has made on me, how family friendly and how family oriented it is. It's understood that family is first and that you have a life outside of these four walls.
I joined the company when it was probably about a third the size that it is now. I think with this kind of a company you have the option of progressing and advancing to match whatever your motivation is, whatever your desire is. And at the same time, again, being a small company, being kind of a family-oriented and family-owned company is given kind of a personal feel to it all at the same time. So as far as projects that I've worked on, one of my favorites happened this last year, where we got called with a short-term deadline to develop a product that's really quite complex. It was to lift the windows in number 9 Walton in Chicago. And basically all the engineers of both design departments got together, and everybody had to have their own role in that, but working together as a team to produce something on a short timeline came with its pressures, but came with its joys of being able to do that quickly, and also just working together as a team.
We try to foster an environment of respect and where people truly feel valued in their jobs. We really kind of like to think of it more of a career than a job. We do like to keep it in perspective that, you know, being successful in our work environment is important, but never as important as you know, people's families and the health and well-being there. So, you know, that always comes first, and we do what we can to accommodate that. What motivates me is to have a company that is more focused on growing and innovating and providing good jobs and providing opportunities for future generations than today's bottom line.